All right, what's happening, everyone? Good to see you guys. So I just want to talk a little bit about Farming Simulator 22. It seems like every other farming sim YouTuber and their mothers have all put out videos, so I figured I might as well do a little bit of chit chat about it as well. Talk about what I think about it, as well as what I'm excited for, what's going to happen with the channel and everything like that. So yeah, I just kind of put a couple this is kind of a background image for us to chat over, just because I don't put my face on videos, as you guys know. But let's go ahead and switch over and take a look. I want to start by watching the trailer first. So I'm just gonna mute it. None of you guys have probably seen it. This thing, by the way, has, how many views is it? 1.3 million views. 1.3 million views, and it came out, gosh, 6 days ago. So it's crazy. All right, and I don't have any sound on it. I'm not gonna have the sound play. So we got the hat, there's leaves, I love it. And obviously it's not real gameplay, obviously. The snow on there, which I think obviously Seasons is probably a big tease on here. I think that's one of the biggest things, which we already know that. Coming Q4 for Xbox, PC, Stadia, Mac, everything. Okay, so that's cool. Let's talk about, go back here. So what I love is, for you guys, especially since there's a lot of console players that play or watch my channel, if you're on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, or anything, you're gonna be able to have access to the game, so it's gonna have all that available too, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. The trailer looks great. It looks fantastic. I don't have any, I'm not here to like try to analyze any tips or anything that I think is going to come with it, but I just want to go over some stuff. What do we got? What do we got? What do we know? What do we know about this? So one thing we do know, if we look at it here, pull it up here. Here we go. Okay, so we do know this from Giants. We know announcing Farming Simulator 22, publisher Giant Software, let the good times grow. So cultivate to be bigger, better, the ultimate multi-million selling farm. Okay, obviously, yep, we know what's going, we know when it's coming. Q4 2021 software, but published too. So they're publishing it, which, if you don't know, they're self-publishing, which is fantastic. Going down, family-friendly series. Farming Simulator 22 will allow every aspiring farmer to creatively build their farm, no matter the age or real life profession, either on their own or cooperative multiplayer for up to 8 players on consoles and 16 on PC, Mac, and Stadia. So nice. That's fantastic. I don't know if they're going to do cross-platform or not. I don't know all the details on it, but if we keep going down here, it looks like, so it says new crops, new maps, new machines, and new brands are just the beginning of what players can expect. And on top of that, it's getting snowy too. Players should prepare for the exciting addition of season cycles, as well as other features to be announced soon, which I'm I'm excited. Seasons is a big thing to announce, so they probably have not announced all the good stuff. Yeah, they probably haven't announced everything. Oh gosh, I don't even want to assume anything, but yeah, pushing snow, I don't know why they have some of these things in all caps or highlighted, I guess I should say, but for more in depth, thanks to a variety of new additions, they're for the highest extent of player freedom and history of the series. 2 new maps plus an addition to out. Okay, yeah, so we only have 2 maps out. Modding will obviously come with it, because that's super important. Creating a more immersive farming worlds. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. So yeah, that's fantastic. I think that's great. I think we have a lot of good information there, but if we close that out, I don't know if there's anything here, which I'll just might as well show you guys as well. I don't know if there's anything on this that is additional. Once again, big leap forward, new improvements. We've seen the teaser. Upgrade to boost performance and realism. Yep, that'll be, it's all, stay tuned. We got some different screenshots in here as well, which we're going to look at those and talk about those a little bit as well. Yeah, I don't think we have any specifically new information here. So yeah, we have, and you can see a couple of the screenshots here on the screen in front of you. But let me pull up these guys right here in like a photos here for a second. Jeez, this is terrible. I want this zoomed in a little bit more, if it'll actually let me do it. There we go. Okay. This is terrible. This is terrible. Let me see if I can open this in something else. Open with, where are we at here? Open with, was that Photos I had that open with? That was. Photos is just terrible. This is a terrible program. Open with, let's do, gosh, I don't know what this is going to do for me. Let's see if this opens any better. I'm using Phototastic Collage. Let's see if that program actually helps. Nope, that made it worse. Okay, that made it worse. We're just gonna open up with photos. Sorry, it's not gonna be the best thing you've ever seen, but we'll take a look here. Okay, so let me bring you back over to it here. Let me go back to, yeah, it's very small. I'm sorry. If we zoom in, we can zoom in. That's one thing we can do. So take a look at this. Super blurry. It's probably also because I didn't get them from the original source. I just downloaded them. But this looks terrible. I thought these looked far better when I was recording, but they look absolutely terrible. But the main point is, so we see this. We have the cow. It looks like there are going to be more details here. I'm not sure everything that's going to come with that. If I go to, I was hoping also it'd let me actually open up. Obviously, we've seen this one is a big one here. Let me pull this one up for you. We've seen the Seasons teaser here. This is a big deal, right? We've seen Seasons. We know it's going to come. It's going to be turn offable. I'm sure they're going to let it to turn off because I think they'll lose a lot of interest if people aren't able to have it turned off. So that one, that makes sense. That should be something they can turn off. If we take a look, we got this guy here. We zoom in. The detail on here when it's not super blurry, which you guys are looking at, just a terrible image of it. Let's just X this stuff out. Let's go back to here. You can see on here, that one's up in the upper right hand corner. You can see the detail in there. So I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff on there. And part of the thing I want to talk about too, before we wrap up this video, is I want to talk about what this means for the farming or the Farmer Cop channel. What is that going to mean for the channel? Yeah, and also too, I ended up taking a couple screenshots of Ravenport and I put it side by side with these. The graphics are far better on these screenshots than Ravenport. These are actual screenshots too from Farming Simulator 22. So, and that's base game, no mods, no nothing. So it looks far better than that. So it can be expanded upon that using mods and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people, and people are going to complain. And by the way, if you complain about the new game down below or make non-constructive feedback down below, I'm just going to delete your comments. Just get out of here. Yeah, get out of here with that. This is not a negative talk here. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm always excited for new game. I honestly thought it wasn't going to come until next year, if I'm being honest. So what does it mean as far as like series and stuff goes? So unfortunately, some of you guys are not going to like to hear this. I will no longer be doing any other tutorial videos. After Maze Plus, I'm going to finish Maze Plus, but after Maze Plus is done, I'm not going to do any more. It doesn't make sense for me to invest a lot of time and effort into making tutorial videos for mods and stuff that are going to be irrelevant in 5 months. So, or whenever it comes out, whenever this comes out. That's, I guess, 7 at the most, maybe, but 8 at the most, maybe. But anyhow, yeah, I guess 7 because we're getting to the end of April here. So I'm just not going to invest the time into it because I don't think it's going to be worthwhile for me. And there's a lot of other, the main one you guys wanted to see as well was Courseplay. You guys wanted to see Courseplay. I'm not going to do any tutorial videos on Courseplay, I don't think, because it's just not worth it. I think after we get Maze Plus done, I'm still going to do some top 10 videos and do some test videos on seasons because I want to do those really bad. And I understand a lot of you guys are probably going to keep playing Farming Simulator 19 for a while. I do understand that. I might go back to tutorials. I'm debating on the Courseplay, but I don't think I'm going to. There's a lot of other good tutorials out there. The Farm Sim guy actually has some really good tutorials on Courseplay, and there's some other good ones out there as well. So you can find them. It's not like they're not out there. So that's why I don't feel bad not doing them, if that makes sense. So yeah, after Maze Plus, that's going to be my last tutorial series. And then gameplay. Let's talk about gameplay. So gameplays are going to keep going. I might overlap a little bit into Farm Sim 22 with some 19 gameplays, but not a lot. I plan to, once Farming Simulator 22 is out, I plan to basically switch over. I will be immediately doing tutorials on everything in game on Farming Simulator 22. I plan to take a couple weeks off of work, and I plan to focus on getting that done. So that's a big point for me, so I can get tutorials out to you guys so you guys can know every aspect of the game as fast as possible. So I'm going to try to, you guys are going to see the first couple weeks that Farming Simulator 22 is out, I'm probably going to be doing like 3, 4, 5 videos a day just to get those going. And I am going to start gameplay series on probably 2, I think they have 3 maps, aren't they? Another version of Erlengrot, they said, a newer version of that, and then they'll have 2 other new maps, I think is what I've read. I could be wrong, but that's what I understand. So I'll probably do 2 gameplay series to start off right away. One of them, I'm going to do an interesting kind of gameplay series that it didn't make sense for me to do on Farming Simulator 19 because it had been out. I'm probably going to do a gameplay that's called the tutorial gameplay, which if you don't want to watch tutorial videos on every specific aspect, my tutorial gameplay is going to be a gameplay that goes through everything else. And then my other gameplay series will just be a normal one. We'll probably start in like Farm Manager, start from scratch, something like that, and go through every aspect of that. So yeah, we're gonna make I'm gonna make lots of videos on Farming Simulator 22. The channel is probably gonna grow pretty rapidly, which is gonna be awesome. I'm excited about that, and I know a lot of you guys are excited about Farming Simulator 22. Once Giants gives me a link and it's pre-orderable, it'd be awesome if you guys bought the game using my link. That way it helps support the Farmer Cop channel. That would help out a ton. And I'll make sure I get that to you guys when I can. But yeah, so that's just kind of some stuff I wanted to fill you guys in on what the channel's going to look like going forward. Where are we going when Farming Simulator 22 comes out? What's it going to look like? How are we going to shift over to it? Everything like that. And that's kind of the plan. So some of that might be bad news for you. Some of that might be great news for you guys. Some of you guys may not care and it may not change anything. But anyhow, I will say this. Thank you guys so much. The channel is just over a year. We're actually a year and 1 month old, and we're sitting at over 26,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. So thank you guys for that, all the support on here. I really appreciate it. So thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing. That's what I got for you guys today. If you have any questions about Farm Sim 22, feel free to drop them down in the comments. I may not have answers, but we can always chat and chit chat about that kind of stuff. Feel free to message me privately if you want to talk about different aspects, but don't leave any negative comments down below. So anyhow, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.